12 News reporter Chelsea Jones has been tracking this storm. She joins us now with the impacts across southern New England. Chelsea?
Yeah, Mike, Shannon, I mean, we are now dealing with some of those lingering impacts that Tony talked about. So I spent the better part of my afternoon speaking to our officials, right, from Providence to Newport to South Kingstown, and that's actually where we want to start. We want to take a look at what's left there, some of the downed trees that remain. So let's get a look at some of that video. Just look at it. I mean, a lot of that vision that you're seeing right there, trees blocking the roadway. Just to the left, what you just saw is that stump uprooted and snapped. And you know, I spoke to the town manager a little bit earlier, and she tells me that they're looking at about 85% without power, and that presented even some obstacles for us. We weren't even able to get on Zoom, but I did talk to her over the phone, and she's grateful that a lot of people just chose to stay home.
We're in restoration mode at this point and trying to clear trees, clear limbs, and get the roadways safe. Clearly there are power lines down. We want to make sure people understand not to go near these downed trees and power lines. We need to get crews out there and work directly with National Grid to take care of those before people start to get out and about.
And that's definitely what you just heard from Rhode Island Emergency Management, the governor. You know, just wait while they get their job done. Brittany mentioned it to you. Now you're taking another look at some parts of Newport. You can see the waves just crashing. This is from earlier. And like Mike, you mentioned, the Newport Pell Bridge was shut down for a little bit to travel. It has since reopened. And, you know, this is a much different scene than what we experienced a couple decades ago.
They had Hurricane Bob back in '91. What happened, all the boats piled up in the corner of the harbor on top of each other. There was a tremendous amount of damage from the wind, primarily. And I can tell you, all week long, they had been preparing for this. And the harbor master started out on Thursday, letting the different people in the harbor know they either had to double tie their boats or bring them out.
Blocking roadways there. This is a look at Narragansett. Leaves, trees down, power lines, all the things that officials want you to be mindful of. They don't really want you outside. Staying home, we've heard it for days now. You're looking at that tree just blocking another roadway. And a lot of the officials from town to town, top to bottom, they're just very grateful that Henri didn't pack as much as we were expecting. They were prepared, and that was the big message from everyone that I spoke with today. Emergency management officials from cities to Providence to South Kingstown, North Kingstown, all of them tell me that they were just really prepared. Even Mayor Frank Picozzi, I should say, he was saying they're chilling out there, and that is good, welcome news. We just hope all of you are staying safe, and in a couple minutes when we come back to me, we'll speak to Mayor Alorza, and we'll see what the shelters are looking like at this time. But I'm going to send it back to you, Mike and Shannon.